Hey,
All right, so check it out. I have like two tabletops. Somebody could time it, right? Well, I'm not going to time it. So here's my mix setup, right? So don't think about that. I've got my Avocet, my Personas, Kundalini and the Hoo-Ha, and the SSL. So right now the SSL is running the plug-in. Here, right? And if I come here and I go scroll into view, there you go. So I can come here, scroll into view, and there it is. It is working. So let's see. Should we go to, do we have a timer? Oh, my timer's on the phone, but all right, wait a second. So it's 2:18. All right, well, this is how long it takes for me to set up from production and back and forth. So wait till it's, well, I don't have a stopwatch, but you get the, well, let me see, is there like an online stopwatch? Let's see. Stopwatch. Okay, so I could just start it, I guess, right? Look at that. We're going to do it this way. You ready? So mix setup is ready and go. Okay, so first thing I got to do is come here, go to peripherals. And I don't have to do it this way, but it's kind of cleaner. Go and go none. Get rid of the Huey. Get rid of the baby Huey. I disconnect this and I disconnect this. All of this is just sitting here and it's all in its spot. I take this and I put it here. Oh, and I take this and I put it here. And the thing is, this is only on like full-on mixing days. It's not going to be on days when I'm maybe just doing a fix or something. You know, it's not a big deal. There it is. And then I come here and I go to this, which is everything's labeled and connected. And obviously, the more I do this, the better I'll get at it. And there you go. So there now is that open, and now I come to peripherals and I come here and I go complete control and I go okay, and then I come to this. And that's it. So now let's see, a minute and 20 seconds. That's it. So now I am in full-on beat-making mode. All right, so that's it. It's that simple. So it takes less than 2 minutes, because going the other way is going to be exactly the same, just the opposite. And before I pull this, I'll just go into peripherals, shut it off, pop on the hue, the little Personas, change it. The UC1 doesn't do any Huey protocol. The plugin just sees it somehow. I don't know. But there it is. So, because I was like wondering, man, maybe I should get rid of that SSL controller. Like, I just wanted things simple, but really this is not bad. The main thing is I have to have an appropriate place to put this keyboard. I used to put keyboards like right by the door here, and a couple times people bumped them and they took a dive. So we just got to set up a thing. But most of the time, this will just be down when I'm mixing, and most of the time I'm always either by myself or there's a client here, but they're not going in the live room. Like, the live room's off limits. I'll put like police tape there. All right, so there you go. So this is going to be cool, man. I'm telling you, this is an inspiration for anybody that feels like, oh man, how do I keep up? How do I keep moving forward? Especially as you get older. You know, it's easy to be hip when you're young because you're doing, for most people, you're doing the music of your time. Like when I was, 21, 22, Bon Jovi and Motley Crue and Duran Duran or whatever, all that stuff was easy for me in a certain way and made sense because that's what I grew up on. Now it's like Ariana Grande and Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor, all this pop stuff because of my associations with Los Angeles, American Idol, Disney, all that stuff. That's what I get. So it's time. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to do. So we're going to be starting to put out videos. I'm going to condense them. They're not going to be making something from, they're not going to be an hour and a half of me finding sounds. It's just not going to work. What I think I'm going to do today is start doing short videos of like one segment and just go through the sounds just so that I get familiar with them and then people get to hear them. That's it. So I've got Native Complete Ultimate 13, and I've got the 61 key controller, and I've got Machina. I had a ton of the expansion packs already. I don't know where. It's all there. I downloaded everything out of Native Access. So there you have it. It's coming.